Hey guys, it's Luke. So the last vlog abruptly ended. Sorry about that. And a couple of things that I forgot to mention. Well, one main thing that I forgot to mention was that when you're split into your housing allotment, each cluster of apartments are given a mascot, and mine was Genie, which I was actually very happy about. Those of you know I love Genie, I love Aladdin, and I especially love Robin Williams, so that was a perfect housing assignment right there. And then the following night, we had a welcome party, which was basically a pizza party. It was hoedown themed, which surprisingly, they did have character meet and greets as well. It was actually pretty funny. A lot of people dressed up, as Woody and Buzz, expecting, a hoedown party. It's definitely either going to be Woody, Buzz, and Jessie, probably as the characters. But no, it was the Country Bears, which was kind of funny because a lot of the people here don't even know who the Country Bears are. And so yeah, there's free drinks, pizza. That night there was kettle corn and funnel cakes. So it was a really cool atmosphere, lots of dancing, lots of fun. That Thursday, 2 days later, that Thursday, I headed off to Universal Islands of Adventure, and I got my annual pass. So I went for the monthly payment option instead of, outright 12-month payment there. I mean, because what are they going to do when I stop paying and cancel my annual pass? Yes. So if I'm only here for 6 months, that kind of works out much better financially that way as well. So I headed there with another Adelaidean vlogger, Michigan, from Mates on Main Street. If I haven't already linked to their YouTube, check it out. It's actually really cool. It's a really good take on four mates experience, traveling from Australia, coming to do the Disney Cultural Exchange Program. So I do reckon check it out. It is really good. Also another Kiwi called Daniel, who's a very nice guy, very into theatre, and wonderful guy. So we did Hulk, we did Doctor Doom's Fearfall, although it really just goes up. The Velocicoaster, which was pretty good. I mean, I would probably say the best part of Velocicoaster, surprisingly, was the queue. There you had lots of statues of velociraptors. There was some really cool transparent LED effects on the doors and stuff, and of course the animatronics of the raptor themselves was really cool. So that was a great experience, and the ride is just so good, so smooth. I'm looking forward to riding it when I've lost a bit more weight again. In fact, here's my weight now. There you go. Keeping tabs. And then we also rode Hagrid's Motorcycle Adventure. I think that's what, Magical Creatures or something. And then the Forbidden Journey, of course. So then the following day, after a long afternoon in the parks there, it was on to Disney Traditions. This is the day where we officially became Disney employees, or cast members, which is what they like to call us. Here we got our blue employee card. We got our first set of ears, which actually was a set that I haven't got. It's just the basic ones with Walt Disney World on the front. And then the most special part of the session is where Mickey comes out and he presents us with our name tags. And it is definitely quite a special experience going up and getting your Disney name tag with your name on it and knowing it's an official name badge. So we got the nice shiny iridescent 50th anniversary name tags. Not sure whether they're going to replace them with 100th name badges yet. Even our leaders and coordinators don't yet know. But that would be really cool. So you're here for the 50th and you're here for the 100th. I couldn't have planned this better myself, to be honest. As a Disney nerd, it is great. It is such a great time to be here. And good morning. It is now Sunday morning, bright and early, about 6:20 a.m. I am a morning person now, apparently. Well, I'm a whatever person, if someone is willing to pay me. Yesterday we had the final part of Traditions, which is bringing the magic to life, which was all about how we, as the cast members, are the magic. Today is the culmination of all that, the first day of orientation on our jobs. On the next video, I will let you guys know what my actual role and position is, because quite frankly, I really don't know what it is yet. I know where it is, I know what park I'm in, but it won't really be until today that I know my actual role. So yeah, an exciting day. I'll try and keep posts of snippets, because obviously I'll be behind the scenes for most of it, so I won't be able to film anything. So hi ho, it's off to training I go.
One nap later.
Well, I guess I should fill you in on what was now yesterday. Yesterday was, as I told you, the first day working at the Magic Kingdom. Now, it was such a long, hectic, wait for the truck. But epic day. Starting off, you know, as an employee, clocking in behind the scenes at the Mouseketeria, just wandering through the utilidors. That's really cool. And then having a super VIP tour of the Magic Kingdom before everyone could get into all the different lands and stuff was really cool. And then we rode, as a group, we rode the Little Mermaid ride. Was it Ariel's Undersea Adventure? I can't exactly remember right off the top of my head. That was pretty cool too. And then from that point on, we then went upstairs in Main Street, USA, and from there we split off into our groups for our roles. And so from there, it was only me who was doing training actually for this week in the role that I'm in, which I will now tell you is Tomorrowland Speedway. Now, when I first saw my my roster a week ago, I'm like, really, Tomorrowland Speedway? But looking at it now, it's actually going to be a lot of fun. Unlike a lot of the other attractions at Tomorrowland, you're not stuck inside. You're out in the sun, you enjoy the day, you get to see the fireworks. I mean, I think due to anti-discrimination, Space Mountain was out anyway. I knew that. And then there was Carousel of Progress, Laughing Floor, and Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters. And a few others like the Astro Orbiter, Tomorrowland People Mover, and of course Tron, which is opening very, very soon. But still, with all that said, you get to have a chat with your fellow co-workers. You're outside having fun, get to watch the fireworks. It's a pretty cool ride to be on. And yeah, to be honest, I'm happy to be in the Magic Kingdom. I'm happy to be in Tomorrowland. And yeah, here I am at Flamingo Crossings, just doing a bit of shopping. I'm going to buy a whiteboard calendar so me and my roommates can know when we're in and out. Seems to be the easiest. That way we can just rub it out and write our other shifts as we go. But yeah, so that was yesterday. Epic part of yesterday was it was kind of a training, more of an orientation of Tomorrowland. So with that, meant rides, which was pretty epic. So got to ride, of course, Space Mountain twice. Here at the Magic Kingdom, it has 2 tracks. So we rode the first one, and then after that we realized for science we're gonna have to ride the second track, and so we did, and that was great, just being, you know, front of line for all that. And then after that, People Mover, which is probably one of my favorite attractions at Tomorrowland. It's the most basic, but it's the best views of the Magic Kingdom that a public guest can get. So that was amazing. And so yeah, got to go behind all the scenes of my favorite attractions there. Got to check out what remains of Stitch's Great Escape. Rest in peace, my favorite attraction. But yeah, so it was a really, really cool day. Really so lucky to be here. It really is an opportunity and a half. And really, it's just left to me to stuff it up myself. So fingers crossed I don't do that. I'm usually quite self-destructive, but here I'm in the most magical place on earth, so yeah. Today is my first actual day of training, so that'll be on the next vlog. For now, this one's over. This was like the first week. My weeks go from Monday to Sunday. It is now Monday the 30th of January, the beginning of a new week. No, I didn't vlog at all during the week of training, nor any time after that until now. Really, this is the first time that I've actually sat in front of a camera, put my thoughts together, and had a vlog. I'm sorry, I said that this channel would not have these kind of diary vlogs, but here we are, and hopefully this is the last kind of diary vlog on this channel. I mean, if you enjoy these, let me know, leave a comment down below. But yeah, training was pretty full on for attraction training. There's a lot of safety protocols to remember, a lot of procedures, that sort of thing. I trained and I slept, and pretty much that kind of got me into a bad habit of working and then sleeping during the day, which is pretty much up until this week all I've really actually done. But then at the end of the week came assessment time. I should mention my trainer Trinity. Oh my goodness, she was amazing. Thank you for being such an amazing trainer, Trinity. It's fantastic, and I love you so much. Thank you. And then assessment time came. For that, they have a different assessor, just so that there's no bias at the end. So you're trained by one person, and then you're assessed on the training at the end of it. I got about 98, well, I got 98% on my assessment. The only reason for me that I didn't get 100 first time around is some of the questions are just weirded differently, and they throw some things in the questions, obviously, to throw you off. I mean, I guess they need to keep you on the balls, but keep you on the ball. But at the same time, I do think it's kind of counterproductive, including things that aren't relevant to your position in the questions. Just for the sake of throwing you off, I think that's a bit stupid. So Disney, do something about that, please. And then, yeah, so you need to get 100% on the assessment. So to do that, you just, talk through with the assessor. They basically ask the question in a different way. Josie was my assessor. Thank you. I remember that now. Thank you, Josie, for my orientation and my assessment. Thank you. I just talked with Josie about the question, and that way I could actually let them know that I knew what that process was or wasn't in some cases. And so yeah, I passed with flying colors, which I was actually quite impressed with. It just really just need to get out of your head a lot of the time and just think common sense, and there's the answer and the process. And then with the conclusion of actually passing the assessment, this happened. Well, here we go. So I earned my ears, and for that I treated myself to a late night run to Disney's Hollywood Studios and a ride on Rise of the Resistance. As last time I went to Disneyland, Galaxy's Edge had opened, but they hadn't opened the ride yet, and so this was the first time that I got to ride it. But even after riding that, I can tell you that Star Tours is still my favorite Disney ride, Star Wars ride. Yeah. So anyway, here's Past Luke signing off, and take it away. I hope you're all doing fine. I hope you're all wonderful, and thank you for following along. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, and follow along on my Walt Disney World adventures this year, guys. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Resistance spies have been captured by the First Order. Exit this transport and proceed to the right for your interrogation.
Ik dacht al, is dit alles? Ja, toch? Mooi, hè? Ja, dat is weer
Finish documenting your failures. Move along, spies.
One put on the left. How many? 6, stay on the right side of the hall. How many? 1, put on the left. How many? 2, stay on the right. How many? 2, stay on the right.